In cities where the streets never sleep, gang rivalries don't just happen in the shadows. Sometimes they explode in broad daylight. And even when the police show up, the chaos is so raw, so violent, that not even flashing sirens or riot shields can stop it. Today, we uncover 3 times police couldn't stop a gang brawl. It was a chilly night in New York City, 2019, when commuters waiting on the subway platform suddenly found themselves caught in a war zone. 2 rival crews, the Bloods and the Trinitarios, crossed paths underground. What started as a heated argument turned into an all-out brawl right there on the platform. Dozens of fists flying, metal trash cans hurled, people screaming and scattering for safety. Police rushed into the station within minutes, but the sheer number of fighters overwhelmed them. Even with batons drawn, officers were shoved aside. The fight spilled onto the tracks, and for a terrifying moment, it looked like someone might be killed by an oncoming train. By the time backup arrived, the gangs had scattered, melting back into the night. No arrests, just bloodstains, broken glass, and a shaken city that realized the police didn't always have control underground. Fast forward to Chicago, 2021. On the south side, 2 rival gangs, the Gangster Disciples and the Black Pea Stones, clashed after a funeral procession turned hostile. What should have been a night of mourning became an explosion of rage. More than 50 people were involved. Bricks, bats, and bottles filled the air. Car alarms went off as parked vehicles were smashed in the chaos. Police were already monitoring the funeral, but when the fight erupted, their sirens did nothing. Officers tried forming a line to separate the gangs, but waves of fighters kept pushing forward. At one point, someone hurled a Molotov cocktail, igniting flames that forced even the police to retreat. For nearly 20 minutes, the streets belonged not to the law, but to the gangs. And when it was finally over, the damage stretched across 3 city blocks. The shocking part, despite dozens of cameras recording the brawl, very few arrests were made. Most of the fighters simply vanished back into the neighborhood. Our last story takes us behind bars, Los Angeles County Jail, 2018. Prison yards are supposed to be controlled, patrolled by armed guards and watchtowers. But on this day, when tensions between Sureños and Norteños boiled over, even the guards couldn't stop what came next. It started with 2 men throwing fists near the basketball court. Within seconds, the entire yard erupted, over 100 inmates charging, swinging makeshift weapons, sharpened toothbrushes, broken broomsticks, and chains ripped from benches. Guards fired warning shots, launched tear gas, even released riot dogs. But the wave of bodies kept surging forward. One officer later said, "It was like trying to stop a wildfire with a bucket of water." For nearly half an hour, the prison yard was in complete chaos. By the time the brawl was contained, dozens were injured, and at least 1 inmate had lost his life. 3 moments, 3 places, and in each one, the law couldn't hold the line. From subways to city streets to prison yards, gang violence showed the world that sometimes even the police are powerless. But here's the chilling part. These aren't isolated events. Similar brawls are happening right now in cities across the world, and many go unreported. So the question is, if the police can't stop them, who can? Stay tuned, because in our next video, we'll uncover the deadliest gang fight ever recorded on camera. If you found this story eye-opening, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Don't want to miss what's coming next.